Hello and welcome to pchow.com's video tutorial on how to configure your wireless router. To begin, we need to find the address or location of your wireless router so we can connect to it with an internet browser. To do that, we will open the Start menu, go to All Programs, open our Accessories folder, and open up Command Prompt. Once Command Prompt opens, we can type in IP config with no spaces and push enter. And what will be displayed is a long list of numbers that may look confusing to you, but don't worry, just scroll up to the top and look for the entry of the Ethernet adapter local area connection. The reason why this will be a good connection for you is because it is for your wired network connection, and you should be connected to your wireless router with an Ethernet cable or network cable plugged in from your computer to one of the open ports on your wireless router. And the number specifically that we're going to look for in the set of numbers is our default gateway, which is our wireless router's address. So you can jot down 192.168.10.1 for future reference, and also just move it down here so we have it right there for when we put it into our web browser. For this tutorial we will be using Google Chrome, but you can also use Internet Explorer and get the same results. Once our web browser opens, we will go to 192.168.10.1, which this address very well could be different from yours, and that is not a big deal. Different routers have different default gateway addresses. And once we go to it, we are prompted for a username and password. Since this is a new router, it's going to be your default username and password. If you do not know your default username and password, you can consult your documentation that came with your router. You may also see it on the bottom of your router on the product label sticker, or you can also Google your manufacturer name plus the model name plus default admin password, and you will be given a results of pages that should have a default admin password and username for your router. For this Linksys one, for instance, it is admin, and we will log in. We can see our router name there. You can change that if you want, but what we're interested in is getting our wireless network going. So we're going to select the wireless tab, and we're going to make sure that our wireless configuration is on manual if you have the options, and also that our wireless SSID broadcast or your wireless network signal is enabled. Now we want to change our wireless network name to something unique to us. So we're going to change it to pchow.com. We are going to now save our settings, which will take a minute for the router to save these, and it could take some time, so just let it do its thing, and it will prompt you once it is done, and you can select continue, and you're back at the menu. And now we want to add a bit of security to this to make sure we keep trying. And this particular wireless router security is disabled. Yours may be enabled by default, but the one that is best for you to choose is WPA2 Personal. And once that opens, we have a drop down here where we can change to different things. We're going to keep our network key here. The reason why we're going to keep this one is because it is easy to remember and has an uppercase, lowercase letter, a special character, which is a period between tutorial and 2013 if you are unable to see that, and of course the numbers, which is 2013. This combination of uppercase, lowercase letter, a special character, and numbers totaling longer than 8 characters provides a secure password for your network, and is an easy practice to use any word that is easy to remember to you, a special character, and then a number that is significant to you, and that will be an easy password for you to remember. And we will select Save Settings, and once this is saved, our wireless network will be available to connect to any Wi-Fi enabled devices by selecting the broadcast signal and entering the password that we have saved here. And there's one last thing that we should do before we disconnect from our router, just to make sure we keep people from changing any things as well. So we're going to go to administration on this particular router, and we're going to enter a new password. Once we are done with that, we're going to save our settings. Now it's good to write that password down along with the default gateway we used earlier and the username for your admin access for any future access that you would like to have to your wireless router. And this will conclude our video tutorial on how to program your wireless router. And this has been brought to you by pchow.com.